What's up, everybody? James Duggan here with Kyle O'Connor.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's Christmas in February, Kyle.
Oh my God, I know.
The Overwatch beta is back.
I was giddy. I went home and my girlfriend just was like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. All I did was play Overwatch.
And if you read the title, you know it's better than ever. And it is. It's got a progression system. It's got reworked heroes, though I imagine that will be a continuing process instead of just a one-time deal.
Oh, yeah.
And the progression system is very multifaceted. It has a lot of different things. Leveling, character portraits, sprays, skins, animations, pretty much literally everything that you're right.
Voices, oh my God,
Poses.
dialogue, poses, yeah.
Sure.
So, oh God, I could just, I know we got to keep this coherent, but I just want to start.
We'll get there, man. I know you're excited.
I'm stoked.
Okay, so let's talk about the gameplay changes first. So they added a new mode, which I didn't get to play a single second of last night.
I got to do it last
How
night.
was it?
Initially, I thought it was going to be more of a domination style, like if you want to equate it to Call of Duty, like a headquarters style, but it's not. It's a more assault style gameplay where you start off and both teams have to go for a node and then contest it, and it has a percentage. The first team to hit 100% wins that round, and then the next round they have a different node they have to go after, and it's best of 3. So if you go 1 for 1, then you go to the third node. It makes for some very intense combat. It also makes for some, you have to make smart team composition choices. Like a lot of the ones I've seen were the first rounds of the nodes were very close quarters. So having Zarya for the gravity bomb, and then lots of tanks is very important. That game mode seems to make team composition very, very impactful.
Another thing they added that not a lot of people are talking about is all of the different options in private games, which are now classified as custom games, and you can basically play game designer there with all of the things. You can turn skins off, you can turn certain heroes off, you can be like, okay, only 1 hero per match or only 1 hero per team.
I did
no
not
doubles.
tool around with the custom match. I was too
yeah,
excited to play.
I was trying to get that new mode, and I just kept queuing up and kept getting the old ones, which was fine because they reworked some heroes like Bastion, Zarya, and a whole bunch of others. Bastion is super powerful in my opinion now.
Oh yeah, because he needed it.
Yeah, yeah.
God.
I don't know, man. So like
I don't like that.
The points that they made about him is
I'm salty about him.
New players didn't like him, and then he felt not powerful at the top. So I don't know if the answer was just straight buffing him. I thought it was maybe more of a rework kind of scenario. Yeah. But anyway, that's in there. But let's get to the progression system, because this is really the meat of this for me, has been like unlocking these skins. They're all aesthetic. Nothing affects your gameplay, but there are so many cool options.
And they look awesome.
Yes. So
I got one last night. I got actually I got 2. I got one on video earlier.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I got a Reaper, the Black Reaper skin, and then I also got oh my God.
I got this bad boy.
Oh, that is awesome. What? That is awesome.
So quick little aside, I never really played Zenyatta. He was just way too squishy for me. And since I got the skin, I was like, all right, now I have to invest 5 games with him. He's fantastic. I love him.
Yeah, he's a great character.
I love his playstyle. He's got damage, and he's got a ton of utility and healing, but he has no health pool, but that's fine because it's just all about positioning. And also the fact that Discord Orb kind of tracks people through walls is very cool.
And his ultimate is very impactful on the new game mode because it's an AoE heal, basically.
Right. Yes. No, absolutely. And same thing with like Lucio. Those big AoE healing ultimates are just very powerful, especially when you get them up. There are also these interesting highlight intros. So anytime you get play of the game, I got one last night. I unfortunately don't have any of these sweet intros. This plays instead of what is normally going to happen. And then there are things even like victory poses, like when your team wins and you see them at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then there's this voice stuff, which you were talking about. This one's my favorite one.
Life is more than a series of ones and zeros.
And you can see there's a little green 75 next to it. That's because I can actually craft it. And I got basically every time you level up, you get a loot box. A loot box contains 1 rare or better item than whatever else. I only ever got 1 rare or better. I never got, like in Hearthstone, sometimes you get like 2 legendaries. That didn't happen to me yet. I did unlock this legendary skin, but there are also sprays.
Which is rad.
Yeah. And if you unlock a duplicate, or sometimes it just gives you gold, which you can kind of see in the upper right-hand corner, I could then, kind of like a Hearthstone scenario where, okay, I've been trying to get Ragnaros for the past 200 packs.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make them with dust.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Which you know what? Like for Blizzard games, I much prefer this as opposed to a Counter-Strike, Steam community-driven real money scenario. So that's fine.
Blizzard's kind of nailing the microtransaction sort of aspect of these games.
What's your favorite skin, Kyle?
Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't have one yet. I would be.
I think it's got to be this one for me.
Roadhog is actually fast become one of my favorite characters.
He's great, man.
You got to show the victory pose.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the victory pose.
This one? Bam.
No.
Oh, okay.
Pointing to the sky. No, actually, it's the highlight pose. Go
Yeah, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Hold-
It's this guy. Wah, wah.
That's so good. Yeah. He's really quickly becoming one of my favorite go-to tank characters. I love the flak cannon in Unreal Tournament, and he essentially has a flak cannon.
Yeah, he absolutely has that. Some heroes have not yet gotten skins, but again, this is beta. I mean, they've gotten like these kinds of these are
Just reworks,
reskins
yeah.
as opposed to like
Legendaries.
new model
That one's rad.
stuff. And you know what's interesting is there is kind of a cohesion between the rare, the epic, and the legendary. But so like for me, legendary means they redo the model,
Ooh.
they remodel him. But as we can see here, this is an epic skin, and it's one of the coolest.
That is awesome.
This feels like a legendary skin to me. But anyway, all this stuff is available right now in beta.
That stuff is so they've nailed it. Like I was a big fan. You and I talked at length about our love for this game
Sure.
during the first beta. But now they've hit these notes, and I'm just all in.
Oh yeah, me too, absolutely. I think this is perfect for the progression because I didn't want the progression to hamper the gameplay, which was very good as is. I do hope they eventually add new heroes because I think that mixes up the meta, but I think that's a post-launch thing. The other quick notes I want to touch on is all healing effects now work on shields. That's huge,
That is
especially
huge.
for Zarya. She's tankier than ever. And ammo will now reload in the middle of the weapon's reload animation instead of the end of it, which, oh my goodness, I
Yeah.
cannot count on any amount of hands the number of times I've been playing Tracer and
Yeah.
thought I've reloaded and gone to shoot and I have to reload again.
Yeah, completely.
So
that's huge.
that's
I
a
actually
great
didn't
change.
notice that in the notes, so I appreciate you pointing that one out.
Yes. All right. Well, you can see much more of these skin things. We're going to have a couple videos up on IGN showcasing all of the sweet legendary skins as well as a bunch of other stuff. You can watch out for Kyle O'Connor's awesome gameplay clips, which will inevitably be coming in the following weeks. And for all things Overwatch, keep it right here on IGN.